Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube page, and our social media channels. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with a new product breakdown from our friends at ProSupps. When I got involved in the sports nutrition space in 2014, ProSupps was a giant. It's what a lot of brands replicated or wanted to be. They pioneered a lot of new innovative products. And then several years later, they sold to private equity and kind of lost touch with themselves. And they lost touch with innovation. But the brand now is back in this day and age, and they're focusing on innovation and science at the core of their brand as they continue to grow more SKUs, launch new products, new flavors across the board, including the new Jekyll in 2 different flavors. So Jekyll is a pre-workout. You may be familiar with the name, the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde series that they've made popular. This new Jekyll pre-workout features new innovative ingredients that I'm excited to talk to you guys about here, as well as try these flavors for the very first time right here on the channel. So that was a little bit about ProSupps. Legacy brand, kind of coming back, putting innovation and science at the forefront, which is what they decided that they thought is best for the brand. And I agree. I think, again, for ProSupps, I think they lost a little bit of their luster. They became just another brand on shelf at major retailers like Walmart, but doing things like this, putting innovation and science first, again, is always sparks interest in the minds of the consumer. So let's talk about the new Jekyll pre-workout here and break down the SFP, also known as the Supplement Facts panel. This is a 20 serving pre-workout, retails for $40. So we're looking at about $2 per serving before discount code. That's not a bad price tag when the formula can justify it. What we see now a lot in the pre-workout world is, $2.50 to $3 a serving before discount code. So $2 a serving is really relatively well done. The first ingredient here is 6 grams of L-citrulline. L-citrulline, probably the most popular pump-inducing ingredient used in pre-workouts today. It is a precursor to arginine, meaning when you consume citrulline in the body, it converts to arginine, which then increases nitric oxide, which then increases blood flow. We like to see this at a minimum of 4 grams. We get 6 grams here. So you get acute benefits at 3 to 5 grams, but 4 to 6 really is a sweet spot. I like the 6 gram doses of citrulline. A lot of brands now are doing 8, 10, even 12 grams of citrulline. And for many that has an issue, they may have issues with that when it comes to their GI tract, causing some slight discomfort or even crazy bowel movements. Next ingredient here is betaine anhydrous at a 4 gram dosage. Now, I know the formulator behind this product is a big fan of betaine, as am I. Betaine can help with a plethora of different things, one being strength and power output and overall performance activity. It also can help with muscular recovery. You do see betaine in some post-workout products, but it's more popularized in the classic pre-workout category. We typically see this at 2.5 grams. So seeing that 4 grams, you're getting almost double the dosage of your typical dosage of betaine anhydrous. Next ingredient here is L-tyrosine at 2 grams. Tyrosine is a non-essential amino acid, has been gaining popularity more and more in the pre-workout world for a couple of reasons. One, it's cost effective, but 2, it works in terms of increasing cognition. So focus, memory, alertness. Tyrosine can do those things relatively well, especially in this environment of a pre-workout when you combine it with potentially stims or even non-stim based products. Cognizin CDP choline here used at 250 milligrams. So this is a branded version of choline, has been shown in multiple studies at the 250 milligram dosage to improve overall focus, alertness, memory, and learning. I like this ingredient a lot. A lot of companies now are using this version of choline in addition or instead of alpha GPC, which is also something that I really, really enjoy. EndoFlow is a 150 milligram dosage. This is a combination of 4 different botanicals from a ingredient manufacturer called Aura Scientific. So this particular ingredient is relatively new in the pre-workout space. I've not seen many brands use it at all, but it helps improve overall blood flow and performance. Nice addition here. We're going to talk about Aura Scientific here shortly in another ingredient that they use in this particular formula. The next ingredient here is Efinity Paraxanthine at 150 milligrams. So paraxanthine is a metabolite of caffeine. When you consume caffeine, it breaks down into 3 different things within the body. The 2 being the most popular are theobromine, which you may have heard of before, which is abundant in a lot of pre-workouts, can help improve overall increase body temperature, and then paraxanthine, which makes up about 80 to 85% of what caffeine is. And paraxanthine is going to give you what they say the benefits of caffeine without the sides, the negative sides, like the jitters. Now, that can be debated, but I've used multiple products with paraxanthine and I do very much enjoy them. I think I get good energy from them. At 150 milligram dosage here, it's going to be a relatively lower dosage of paraxanthine. We've seen this upwards of 300 milligrams per serving in other pre-workouts. So the 150 is a nice little touch to this one to help you not be overly stimmed out, because it's not a stim bomb at all. The next ingredient here and the last ingredient here is from Aura Scientific. Again, this is called Neuro Rush. This is a coffee Arabica fruit extract. You may be familiar with an ingredient called Neurofactor. Cognitive Q is another way people call it. And it's a similar product or similar ingredient to that can help improve overall memory and focus and alertness. So really what you're going to get in this pre-workout at a really solid price tag is you're going to get performance, you're going to get pump, and you're going to get cognition. I think that's relatively very important to most people in the pre-workout world. You're not going to get a crazy amount of caffeine because there's no caffeine in this. You're getting 150 milligrams of paraxanthine. But again, you should be getting adequate energy. So for somebody who doesn't want a stim bomb, doesn't want crazy high amounts of caffeine, I think this new Jekyll from our friends at ProSupps is going to be a really solid option at a $2 price point per serving, 20 servings for $40 in 2 different flavors. Speaking of flavors, we have strawberry watermelon and blackberry lemonade. Let's try them here for you. Give you guys some instant feedback on what I think of them. I have not tried these yet at all. As you can see, seals are still on the containers. This one here is going to be a strawberry watermelon. Let's try this one first, and then we'll go from there. So I know a lot of people really take a lot of emphasis when it comes to the flavoring of the pre-workout. For me, I mean, it's nice that it tastes good, but it doesn't have to be. I'd rather it work really well versus taste really well. But with that being said, it is 2024. Pre-workouts should taste good. Again, we are trying the strawberry watermelon flavor here. One more time, strawberry watermelon Jekyll from our friends at ProSupps. You don't get a red color from it, which is very beneficial for a lot of people who don't like artificial dyes and colors. One sip, y'all know the rules. I use 6 ounces of water, by the way. Very good. Solid strawberry, really good watermelon. I'm not a big fan of watermelon, to be completely honest with you. But this one complements really, really well. A little bit of tartness. I would say if you're a big fan of strawberry, watermelon, anything, this one is gonna be right up your alley. So now let's go to the second flavor here. A blackberry lemonade. Now, I have tried several blackberry lemonades recently from different pre-workouts, and I very much enjoyed them. And you don't really see this flavor done very often in the pre-workout category. You typically see fruit punch, blue raspberry, etc. So let's give this one a shot here. 1 scoop, again, in the 6 ounces of water. Get it in the FI shaker cup here. All right, blackberry lemonade. Again, as you can see, pretty much the same coloration as the strawberry watermelon. 1 sip, y'all know the rules. Okay. The lemonade on this one is extremely well done. The blackberry is very faint, which I like because I'm not the biggest fan of blackberry flavoring. So I think you get just a slight touch of blackberry with a really solid, legit lemonade flavoring to it. So both flavors are very well done from our friends at ProSupps. I think the formulas are great in terms of the price point. Very low sensitivity stimulants and paraxanthine, because you could argue, what you want around paraxanthine. I like the 150 milligram dosage. This is something that I could definitely find myself using. If you're somebody who works out, even late in the afternoon, I don't think this is going to have any issues with your sleep, unless it's like right before bed. So this is available now, $39.99 for 20 servings. Look below for a link to take you to their website to purchase the product, as well as a potential discount code to save you a few dollars on this pre-workout from our friends at ProSupps. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button here below, and subscribe to our social media channels as well. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And for more dietary supplement news, reviews, rankings, nutrition plans, and workout routines, visit our official website. We're online at fitnessinformant.com.